Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, it is a Friday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Hope you've had a great week, and I know you're getting ready for your weekend. That's what we're going to do right now. Now, you guys know me and warm weather. I love warm weather, but that's not going to be the case, I don't think, for the weekend. So let's check it out.
All right, high temperatures up into the 50s today. The building cloud cover has begun across PD, and we will continue to see those clouds stream out towards the Grand Strand as we await an area of low pressure to form somewhere along this frontal boundary. My latest thinking is it's going to be right there. I see that open area now. It looks like a surface low is developing. Should actually be developed in about the next hour and a half to 2 hours, hopefully. That surface low expected to move east. That's going to pull up moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic as a very strong Arctic high, which, by the way, is a little stronger right now than previously anticipated. That's going to allow cold air to sink to the south. That may actually push the surface low just a nudge south and nudge some of the heaviest precipitation actually our way. Still in the rain regime, though. Sets up a battleground between South Carolina and North Carolina, the warm air and the cold air. And that's all the big story about where the heaviest of the flakes will fly. Still expected to be west and central portions of North Carolina, maybe a small portion of the upstate of South Carolina for that as well. Here is our forecast. This is no one particular model. This is a blend. This is our best guess to what will be our forecast. We do expect rain showers to start up around 3 o'clock across our area. It is going to be well too warm for any flakes to fly tomorrow. The heaviest of the rain, a washout on our Sunday. And as this surface low moves through the region with the afternoon high tide cycles, this onshore flow may allow for a coastal flood threat there along the immediate Cape Fear coastline and northern portions of Horry County. For example, North Myrtle Beach and Cherry Grove. So during the high tide period, you may see a little bit of water inundation on area roadways. 1 to 3 inches of heavy rain across the state of South Carolina, primarily across our region. The other big story will be the winds on Sunday. Winds 20 to 25 with gusts 30 to 35, but as that surface low pulls away Sunday afternoon and evening, the winds will finally subside on our Monday morning. By far the heaviest of the rain happening on Sunday. Sunday from 8 a.m. to around 8 p.m. will be moderate to heavy rain for Myrtle Beach. For areas over there in Laurinburg, for example, your best timing of that heavy rain from 4 a.m. Sunday to about 4 p.m. Sunday, and out in Florence from 8 a.m. Sunday, even 4 a.m. Sunday for some moderate rain out through around 4 p.m. on our Sunday. Question remains, how much moisture will linger for our Monday night? Low temperature is a little bit above freezing, but the freezing mark will be brought down to the lowest 1,000 feet. So we may see a few flakes fly, maybe some sleet pellets mix in Tuesday morning, but still that is way too far out to actually forecast. So again, just be aware of that potential for Tuesday morning.
Track and budget for Christmas shopping with today's free app after our advertiser. Make organizing and budgeting for Christmas shopping easy this holiday season with the Gift It app. It's easy to use and keeps you on track. Create a list for each person that you are shopping for. Add the gifts and costs. Easily switch between each person on the list. Then swipe right to mark a gift as purchased or click the present to see all of your purchases. Under My List, you can set a budget to have the app automatically show if you are over budget or if you can keep shopping. You also get a progress report. The app has a creative interface, making it simple and fun to use. Gifted is free. The Pro version removes ads. I'm Francie Black. For more great apps, visit TechTangoToday.com.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, want to send out a special thank you to the Alabama Theater and Bob Wood. He set up a group of highway patrolmen to go see the show. Tomorrow night's show, they are for District 5. These guys work really hard to make sure our highways are safe. We hope you have a wonderful time at the show tomorrow. All right, let's talk a little bit about today. Today is Friday. It is December 7th, and it is Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. Really important. Make sure you remember those who lost their lives in Pearl Harbor. Also, it is Letter Writing Day. Birthdays for today. Let's start with 1956. Larry Bird. There he is, 61 years old. Boston Celtics forward, known as Larry the Legend. He won 3 NBA MVP awards. He also played in 12 All-Star games. 1966, C. Thomas Howell, 51 years old, movies The Outsiders, The Amazing Spider-Man, and E.T. Before fame, he was a rodeo champion at age 12. And 1979, Jennifer Carpenter, there she is, 38 years old, Showtime hit series Dexter and the TV show Limitless. All right, today in history, swimmer Johnny Weissmuller set a world record for the 150-yard freestyle with a time of 1 minute, 25 and 2/5 seconds. He went on also to play Tarzan in the movie series. All right, the know-it-all department for you guys. That means I get to throw the card today as well. For centuries, the main source of metal for Greenland to make tools and harpoons, it was a 58-ton iron meteorite fragment. That's what they used for years. Pretty cool from the know-it-all department. And that's all for today. We've got a lot of great interviews today. Lots of cool stuff happening here in the community. We'll be back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood!
It's Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Approximately 250,000 active duty military will transition out of service into civilian life in 2019. Today, we are looking at Navy Federal Unsperling's best places. They named the top 20 best places and cities for service members. With us, Brian Parker and Bert Sterling. Hey guys, how you doing?
Morning. Hi.
All right, let's talk about those top cities in 2019, what they are and how those cities were chosen.
Yeah, so Navy Federal Credit Union, along with Sperling, we decided to put together this list because we identified that transition period from service member to civilian as really critical time period, both financially, and deciding whether they want to rent or buy a home, whether they want to start a business, whether they want to go back to school. So we put together this list as a resource guide to help them determine which location is best to fit their needs.
All right, fantastic. So what makes these cities the best suited for, better people coming out of the service and reentering civilian life?
Well, Amanda, what we did was we took a look at the places where veterans are thriving and succeeding. We got the latest data from the Census Bureau and a number of other sources to find the places where veterans have a really great opportunity for employment, where they're making a great living, in many cases more income than the rest of the population, using their military skills to do the best job they possibly can. And we combined those veteran-specific metrics with quality of life information to get this pretty dynamic list of a variety of places that can give everyone a good idea of some new ideas to start the next chapter in their life.
All right, can we name a few of those cities that are going to be on the 2019 list for those veterans?
You bet, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely. So topping our list was Oklahoma City, followed by Omaha, Nebraska. Then we had Colorado Springs, Washington, D.C., Grand Forks. Number 6 was Austin, where we're actually in a branch in Austin today, helping them celebrate. San Antonio, another Texas city. Charlottesville, Virginia. Rapid City, South Dakota. And rounding out the list, the top 10 was Manhattan, Kansas.
Those sound like some pretty fantastic cities if I know anything about them. That's awesome. All right, real quick, some factors in somebody's considering getting out of the service, some factors in choosing where they want to be.
Yeah, so it depends on a variety of factors, and you really have to, as you're transitioning, determine what's best for your own personal situation. Whether you want to go back to school, get a job, start your own business, those are things you need to consider. Are you going to rent a home? Are you going to buy a home? You need to consider those things. So each individual's situation is a little bit different, but this is a great resource guide to help them get started.
All right, and for more information on that, guys, where can we check it out?
Yeah, so check out NavyFederal.org/veterans, or you can check out bestplaces.net.
Thank you for being with us today. All right, we've got more coming up on Carolina and Company Live. Stay tuned. With the Christmas season quickly approaching, WPDE TV 15 has teamed up with Conway Ford to help make Christmas a little bit better for some children in the community and through the Toys for Tots organization. I've got Liz Calloway with me right now. Liz, tell us about Conway Ford, what you guys are doing to help this Christmas.
Well, every year, Conway Ford, being their hometown dealership here in the community, they always take part in the United States Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots program, and that program has been going on since 1947, collecting thousands of toys. And when they collect toys at Conway Ford, the toys stay right here in the community. So that's really important because we've been really struck hard, especially with Hurricane Florence.
And that's what I was going to say. Not only are the numbers already large for the children that might not get anything for Christmas, but now Hurricane Florence, and people are really up against a lot, and so that's why you guys are stepping in.
Well, we always collect a lot of toys for Tots, but this year it's a little bit of a slow start, so we really, really need people to come on out to Conway Ford. We're right on Church Street in Conway, next to the high school. Come on down. There's a lot of construction going on at Conway Ford, but just go through the service entrance.
Okay.
And there's a temporary office set up for Conway Ford because they're doing an expansion there.
Okay, great.
But they are open. Go ahead in there, go into the temporary office, and add to the collection of toys. We need as many toys as possible.
In any kind, just as long as they are a new unwrapped toy, correct? So we have some examples right up here. Nerf ball, Princess. I've got Elsa over here with me. Little girls love this kind of stuff.
All ages, any.
Okay, so really anything, and we've also talked to some people, the need in the community.
Yeah, it's really great.
It's not just in the hundreds though; it's in the thousands for some of these children. So you guys you said the 20th?
Yes, by December 20th. If you've never donated before, this is the year to do it. We really need to step things up, and we have about a week or so left. So bring it on over, and if you've done it before, ask a friend to join in with you. It's really important.
It is. Everybody goes by the store every once in a while. Just grab an extra toy and you can make a child's entire Christmas. So again,
please.
Conway Ford by the 20th.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, right on Church Street.
Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
Stick around. We've got more coming up. What would the Christmas season be without Scrooge? The Dillon County Theater. It's already started about a week ago, but right now it runs tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, and you don't want to miss it. Guess what? Scrooge is actually with me in the theater. How are you guys?
Humbug!
And we they have been in character, of course, the entire time. They've been with me now. Let's talk about Scrooge at the Dillon County Theater. We'll talk to Fred first. Fred, tell us a little bit about your days and times, and how's it gone so far?
The show has been phenomenal. Scrooge, bit of a high energy interaction, believe it or not. It's been amazing. The show times are 7 p.m. tonight, tomorrow night, and 3 p.m. on Sunday. How you get to see a live performance from the old miser himself.
That's right. Scrooge, why should people in the community come out to see this wonderful play?
Why, to see my redemption, of course. Well, that's what they come out for.
You guys are fantastic. You're absolutely fantastic. So everyone is invited to the show?
Absolutely. Again, our show dates are Thursday, Friday, tonight, tomorrow night, and then Sunday afternoon for a matinee.
Good for the kids. Bring the whole family
Absolutely.
out. All right. What do people need to do? Did they need to get a ticket ahead of time? How does that work?
The tickets will actually be sold at the door. Reservations have been... we've had so many people call in and people with the weather not knowing, but tickets at the door are the best way to do it now. But be sure to be there by the time that the house opens, which is 6:30 p.m. tonight, tomorrow night, and 2:30 p.m. on Sunday.
I might add that cash or credit, and no credit card or debits. We don't deal with that newfangled stuff.
Just cash.
Only the real money. Okay.
And you know the best part of this entire thing is they're all three on that couch right there.
Yeah.
They're squeezed in because you all love each other. What a great cast.
It's a tight fit to do.
It's a tight fit. It seems like you guys have had, Scrooge, you've had a lot of fun doing this.
Oh, it's wonderful. You should come and join us.
I think we will.
We have a part for you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I can
You could
hardly
play my
wait.
niece.
He might like that, wouldn't he? All right. Anyway,
Good.
Dillon County Theater right over there. You guys check out Scrooge. What a great way to spend the Christmas holidays and, celebrate with the family. We'll be back. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas everywhere in this community, and we cannot forget about Myrtle Beach. Talk about the Chamber of Commerce. They're going to have their annual town Christmas tree lighting coming up soon. Got one of my favorite people, Kima, with me right now. Kima,
hey, how are you?
Doing all right. How are you? It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Let's talk about the tree lighting, who can come, and what you guys are going to do.
Everyone, bring your family, your friends, the kiddies, of course. And the thing about it that's new, or not new, that's very important is that it is indoors this weekend because of the weather. So we don't want to chance that. So we would like for everyone to come out from 3 to 5:30. I mean, it is inside Exhibit Hall C. So please come out. We have free food. We have free hot dogs, popcorn, hot chocolate. Johnny D's will have their waffles and toppings, and it's going to be wonderful. And then we'll end it with the finale of the tree lighting ceremony, which will start around 5:15ish. So it's a great event. Oh, and free Santa photos. Can't forget the man with the bag.
You got it. That's right.
Can't forget Santa.
Well, and what a great way for you guys to give back to Myrtle Beach.
Exactly.
I mean, everybody can come. It's a free event. There's a lot of people who want to celebrate, and sometimes they just can't afford it, especially with what's happened this year.
Exactly, with the hurricane. So this is a free event and wonderful free parking as well. So everything is free. Leave your purse, pocketbooks in the car.
The more, the merrier.
The more, the merrier.
Fantastic. Great. Starting at 3, all the activities, and then the tree lighting if somebody wanted to come to that. Are you lighting the tree inside, or is it going to be?
It's outside.
So that will be
and the mayor
outside.
will do the countdown for that, the mayor of Myrtle Beach. So yes, 3 to 5:30 inside Exhibit Hall C.
Okay, Exhibit Hall C. Make sure you do bring a jacket, so you can bundle up to
Please.
go out. For the other things. Anything else happening right now? You guys, I mean, you always have stuff going on.
We had a busy week, but that is actually usually Christmas Town is pretty much like the end of our festivities. So, yes.
Fantastic. You guys are also, I think, collecting toys.
Yes.
As well.
Oh, thank you. It is the official drop-off for Toys for Tots. So if you have a new or unwrapped toy, please bring it. Please.
Really important, and as we found out in the earlier interview with Conway Ford,
yes,
that's awesome. The need is huge
right
now for toys. We want to make sure every child gets to experience a really great Christmas. So,
thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Again, Myrtle Beach Chamber putting in this on at the Convention Center Exhibit Room
this Sunday
C.
from 3 to 5:30.
All right, Kima. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having
me. Have a
me.
Merry Christmas.
And I hope you do as well.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, more coming up. A packed show today, but you don't want to miss it. I'll be back. It is time once again for one of our community's favorite, the Singing Christmas Tree right down there in Georgetown. It's the 29th annual. I've got Jay with us right now. from what I've heard, a really great show and maybe one of the largest trees that we've seen. Jay?
Yes, it will be, Amanda. We're going to have over 80 people singing in our Singing Christmas Tree this year. We are so excited to have such a large choir. We have all new music this year and a wonderful story to go along with the Christmas story itself, of course, and we're very excited about it.
Fantastic. This is all happening at First Baptist?
First Baptist Church in Georgetown, and we're very easy to find on the map, just right off of Highway 17 in Georgetown. And we actually start tonight. We kick off our Singing Christmas Tree this evening. So.
Fantastic. Okay, so I see on the flyer here, it says free tickets available.
Free tickets, yes. We're running low, but anyone who would like to come, we do not charge any kind of admission, but we do ask people to pick up a ticket. You can actually get some at the door if you can't get one in advance. Okay. And we'll be running Friday night starting this evening through Monday evening, 7 o'clock each night. And one of the neat things that we do, because so many people come and come early, is we have some local artists who come and do prelude concerts about 45 minutes before the show begins.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, okay, fantastic. So you'll have that will start, and then, of course, the Christmas tree.
Exactly. We also have a Saturday afternoon matinee that'll be at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and the prelude concert at 2:15. So.
Fantastic. All that information. There's the website right there if you guys want to check it out. Now, you know, it's something the community loves, and
yes.
But it's also a lot of fun for you guys.
It is. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. We usually have over 3,000 people who will come and attend the tree over the weekend, and this has become kind of a holiday tradition in Georgetown. And this is our 29th year that the church has offered this as a sort of a Christmas gift to our community.
I see that theme also, how far love goes. Tell me, what does that mean this year?
What that means this year is that we're looking at each character in the Christmas story and how far their love for God went in fulfilling their role obediently that God called them to do in the story. And then, of course, ultimately, God's love for us and giving us the greatest gift of His Son, Jesus.
Very cool. All right. Well, make sure you guys check it out there, right there in Georgetown, starting tonight. And guess what? You're at the end of the show. You get to wave bye with me.
Okay.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys. No, we hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.